A little bit earlier, the coin fell in favor of Pakistan's captain Babar Azam, and he elected to bat first. Got too straight, leg byes it will be, but runs nevertheless. Just gave him that room and that length to get it through the offside. An error ball.
Spinners that are spinning the ball back into the players. No, gone. Rizwan sold Babar there. He was off. There was never a single.
Keep rolling, keep rolling. Yeah. Bails are off. Batsman still short of crease. Ready to make my decision.
Yeah, out by a long way, and Rizwan so eager. And Babar Azam departs. Run out for 7, 14 for 1.
It is the arm ball. Baka gets it through the offside. Smith is after it. And Smith loses the race. Oh no, oh no. The batsmen weren't willing to run because it ricocheted. You know, that's just such a magnificent shot. I don't know that it was a bad ball. Another boundary, given with. Goes again, Rizwan on the march. What a lovely shot, expensive over. Brilliant. Instinct versus data. And Akil Hussain with the one that runs on wins the battle.
Fakhar Zaman thought he was going to hit him downtown, but no length, and the ball actually curving away from him.
Like that, but he's up to the task again. Perhaps just the length. He jumped all over it. One push for 2 again here. Big side of the ground, and they'll get it comfortably. Oh, beautifully bowled. Lovely arm ball. I don't think it's quite come back enough.
Just have a look at this. Finger on the back of the ball. Let you see him. It's always going to be angled in.
That's gone very fine. Bit of length, but there is protection. Can't get there. Shamar Brooks. Through the gap. Too short. Brilliant placement.
Top class. Over adjustment from Drake's. And it runs all the way to the boundary. 5 wides to the scoreboard. Got him! The cricketing gods are smiling with Odean Smith, because that wasn't a great delivery.
It was wide, Rizwan was not in control. He wants everything to take to the leg side. This was too much away from him, and Mohammad Rizwan has to walk back after making 38 of 30. Pakistan 86 for 3.
It's a top-class shot. In the gap, too short again from Walsh Jr. Taken beautifully.
And West Indies have come with a plan. This time away, that heavy ball again that we have been talking about, and some very good catching in the deep. West Indies have been very good in the field, and this time Brooks takes a very good catch, and Haider Ali has to walk back.
Got him! Straight to deep mid-wicket, and Walsh strikes.
And then again, an example of matchups not always working. The leg spinner to the left-hander, but this time the leg spinner makes the most of it. Hayden Walsh gets his man.
Innings in the balance. Innings in the balance. Oh, could have been trouble had Odean Smith picked it up. Get some applause from Walsh. Could have been a run out.
That is high and wide and handsome. Beautifully timed on this occasion, sitting back, waiting for it.
This time around again, deep in the crease, and just a smash over leg side.
High, who wants this? Deep mid-wicket, coming in, underneath it, takes a catch, brilliant. Rodman Powell, he's got great hands, he's a big man. It wasn't quite there, but in the end, safe.
It's just at the very end as well. Big top edge, it's a big bat. And that's gone miles in the sky. Eyes on the ball, takes it high enough and then cushions it as he dives. Asif Ali gone for 924 for 6.
And again, gets enough of this though. That is a really good strike from Iftikhar.
And he's so good that he smashed it way in front of square. It's gone over mid-wicket and probably just a wide long on. It's gone 80 meters, but the time that he had to be able to hit it way in front.
This time he goes down to long off and over long off for 6 more.
And he's slightly too full and he's got underneath that and smashed it 84 meters. So
that's good. Little edge, a little edge. And Iftikhar's gone. Good response. He's reviewed it straight away. I thought there was something.
There is spike when ball next to the bat. Satisfied? Go back to the on-field. Asif, I recommend you stay with your original decision. You are on screen now.
Last over of the evening, his third. Oh, in the gap. In the gap. A little bit of luck for Shadab. Picks up a boundary. Oh, that sounded really good from Shadab. Down the ground for 6 more.
and right in that hitting zone down the ground. Either you go into the pitch or you go Yorker. And once you miss that length, well, players, the modern player right now will make you pay.
Oh, clever, very clever indeed. High, how far? Far enough, yes it is, just.
If you're gonna go full, go Yorker, that is just hitting zone. Again, he's back in the crease and he's able to get underneath that. He's not hit it slap bang in the middle, but that's far enough.
Short, down over long on's head for 6 more.
Everything down the ground, this time slightly shorter. Shadab gets another maximum. 6.6.
And you're always better off to err just slightly on the fuller side. If it's a low full toss, it's still harder to hit. That one's gone straight through as well. The chance at the bowler's end should be gone, is gone.
Yeah, the round the wicket angle working. Swing and a miss. Quran with the gloves on. And does well to give it straight to Shepherd. And more importantly for West Indies, yes, the wicket, which is of Wasim, gone for 5 but a dot ball, 171 for 8.
Last ball, Shadab on strike. Across the crease. Another full one in. Very good from Romario Shepherd in the end. Last 3 deliveries, exceptional. 172 for 8. 59 for 3 in the last 5 overs.
Yes, he's on target right away, Shane Shah Freedy.
A little inside edge all the way along the ground and down to the boundary for 4. Plenty of that, plenty of that. First 6 of the innings.
And he tried to hit it as straight as possible.
Gone high, very high, should be a wicket. Mid-wicket underneath it, takes it comfortably in the end.
Yes, it seemed to catch near the bottom of the bat for Shea Hope. And just popped it up in the air.
There's that Yorker. He gets a bit of fortune. Jams down on it, which some players were unable to do last evening. Picks up 4. Short and swung away beautifully all the way as well. 6 over mid-wicket to finish the 3rd over. Ooh, did it turn back enough? Umpire thinks yes.
Where is this pitching? Oh, I would have asked a question there.
That's pulled powerfully away towards mid-wicket. Should be a boundary, and it is.
A welcome boundary for Brandon King. Gave himself that room and picked the lack of pace, a slow ball. Gets that in the gap, so it takes Brandon King now on to 35 from 19.
Want a shout here.
Yeah, leg side ish, and starts off with a boundary after the break. There you go, in that zone and smashed out of the park. Big 6.
And he certainly got hold of this one, Nicholas Pooran.
This time goes wide, outside off. Chance, and taken. Harris Rauf diving.
Nicholas Pooran, he's just hit a 6. He got a boundary off the first delivery of the over, and he doesn't get hold of all of this. That's not an easy catch to take.
Goes over point, and this has got the gap. Gets to his 50, his first 50 in T20Is. Down the ground, and that's out of the ground. 100 brought up in style.
You can see from taking off that bottom hand.
Gone! Slow one, hit straight to Fakhar Zaman at deep mid-wicket.
Wasn't a particularly quick ball, and Powell trying to hit that through mid-wicket.
It's a beautiful shot. And it's gone through the covers for a boundary. And that's the Yorker. That one has raced away. Unlucky.
Plenty of that as well. Away into the onside for Brandon King. Went short. King just reached for it. Didn't bounce that much, actually skidded a little bit, so he's done very well to get it there.
That's what he wanted, but it hasn't happened. Hard length from Harris Rauf, and an easy catch for Mohammad Nawaz.
Was it necessary? Was it needed? Hard to say, hard to criticise as well, because he's played so well this evening. Harris Rauf, ecstatic at that.
Gone for 6. Through the hands.
And then he's found something else a little bit sore afterwards. It took him a while after it bursts through the hands.
I wonder if the foot has touched the rope. I wonder it's safely held. The umpires may want to look again.
Nice and slow, frame by frame, please. Keep rolling, catch taken cleanly, and I can't see any disturbance with Tobler, so I'm satisfied and made my decision.
But not. That is a sensational catch. Brilliant work. End of Odean Smith.
It's an excellent catch by Asif Ali. Shaheen Afridi, if it's not Mohamed Wazin, if it's not Haris Rauf, it is Shaheen so often.
Plenty of them. This is just a healthy edge straight through to Rizwan. Golden duck for Dominic Drakes. No heroics for him.
3 in the over for Shaheen. Absolute brilliant.
But it's the pace that has beaten Hayden Walsh Jr. here. 145 kilometres per hour. Disturbs the woodwork. Hayden Walsh Jr. goes without scoring as well.
Good striker, good ball striker.
Well, he's got power, and I've seen Akil Hussain wield the bat as well. Here it is. Gets it on the money, but it'll go for 4. That is a lovely shot. Got to go back for 2. I think Akil Hussain may have made it. Afridi says we'll go upstairs. Umpires agrees.
Now roll forward. Frame by frame. One more frame. Can I have the other side angle, please? Yeah. One more frame. Okay. Bails are off. Batsman still short of crease. Satisfied, and I have made my decision.
Could be out. It'll be a great catch if it is. Oh, it's not. Got to get back for 2, and they did.
He kept his position very well, kept his eyes focused on the ball, not only Shepherd, and got into a good position.
There's one, Bish, there's one. That sounded so good and has gone many a mile.
With a certain remember the name, I just went for the closest memory. 15 required from 4.
Spin away for 4. Still game on. Where's that gone? Into the gap. Oh, good effort. That's a thigh. That is a match-winning thigh.
Asif Ali in the way of it again. And that's why I think Shepherd is the more accomplished of the 2 if I compare him with Odean Smith. That is rocketed down there.
Bowled him. Last ball. O'Shane Thomas cleaned up like he was last night. And Pakistan are victorious for the 2nd time in 2 nights.
They win the series with 1 game to go. Finishes with O'Shane Thomas getting his stump smashed again for the 2nd day in a row. West Indies have nothing to be ashamed about, but it's his moment again for his team.
Yeah, they were in the game for so long tonight, the West Indies, but this is the quality of this Pakistan side.